Hello again, and as we say in the Northwest, how's it hanging? So I'm going to show you can make and possibly design your own Texas rub. It's absolutely amazing, full of flavour. You need a spice grinder, and by the end of it, you'll have your own take on the Texan rub. Follow what I do. You are layering so many different spices, and it looks like you're just putting a teaspoon of each in, but there is method to the madness of it all. What I will say as well is, at the end, I always think of it like this. Say you got loads of paint, mixed it in a pot and painted it on something, it would just be a big brown mess. But with this, with all these spices, it's like with a pizza. The more ingredients you put on, the more interesting it is. And say you wanted it to be extra cheesy, you'd put more cheese on it and, you know, and accentuate different sections of flavour. So that is what the spice rub does. You make the base, and then if you want more cumin in, say you're using lamb or something, you could put extra cumin in. It just accentuates that spice more, or more smoked paprika, and so on. So work out what you're doing and get stuck in and let me know how you get on, and stay dangerous. Okay, so 1 bay leaf chopped up into the bottom and 1 dried Kashmiri chili chopped up into the bottom. 1.5 heavily heaped teaspoons of cumin seeds. In we go, straight in. A reluctant ½ teaspoon of white peppercorns, and the same sort of ½ teaspoon of black peppercorns. 1.5 teaspoons of ginger powder. Heaped teaspoon of celery seeds. Heaped teaspoon of onion powder. 2 heaped teaspoons of garlic powder. In we pop. Heaped teaspoon of dried thyme. Heaped teaspoon, heavily heaped teaspoon of oregano, and 2 teaspoons of smoked, good quality smoked paprika. 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri Chilli powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. It's about 10 grams, and then 5 tablespoons of soft, light brown sugar. It works out as 5. I tried 3, then 4, then 5, and then checked for flavour, and 5 was spot on. You want it slightly sweet, but a really strong taste of all those herbs all at once. So 5 tablespoons was perfect. That is ready there. So get all those last bits of powder out of the lid from your spice grinder. Wipe some chicken down. Score it so the rub gets deep into the flesh. And then shove it in a bag. Put it in a carrier bag. Tip a load of rub into it. Come on, I'm ahead of this. Tip a load of rub in. Make the bag like a pillow, sort of, you know, wrap it round and then just bash it round inside. Give it a good rub down inside. You could actually marinate that now overnight, 24 hours. It would take on so much more flavour, but can't say cooking straight away isn't a problem, because you can just cook this straight away and it comes out absolutely amazing. So preheat a pan and an oven to 190 degrees, shove it all in, spread it across, and then just bake it for about 20 minutes, 22 minutes, until it's all over 74 degrees inside if you've got a probe, but if not, you're looking at about 22 minutes. Stick some more rub on top, because that's what you can do with Texan rub. You can just keep packing it on and packing it on. So a little bit more, push it on, put the rest of it in your pot ready to use another time. Store it nice and dry somewhere dark, and then pull the chicken out of the oven when it's done. Look at that. I did a little sort of mix of a tablespoon of honey and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and glazed it with that. I made a nice little sauce underneath. So dish it up. It tastes absolutely phenomenal. Get all those sauces underneath and pour them over the chicken, and that's you done. Your rub on chicken. Absolutely fantastic. Get stuck in. Stay safe. Stay dangerous. Take care. Bye.